Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I just wanted to do a quick video tonight. As you can see from the picture before you, I have the video, the DVD, Click, starring Adam Sandler. And in this movie, Adam Sandler has a wife and two children. And they're starting off very early in their marriage. They're trying to build a life. He's busy working, trying to get promoted at work and land the big deal and the office on the top floor, and trying to impress all of the top CEOs. And in the process, he wears himself out. His wife is a stay-at-home mom, and she's taking care of the two children every day. And so he goes to the store and he purchases a remote control. And this remote is a very special remote. It can fast forward his life. So he can avoid all the little small things which he considered small. The children's birthday parties, if the children were sick, different projects that the wife asked him to complete. Even he can fast forward right through the process of making love so that he can get back to work. And so this kind of reminds me of the lives of many of us. When we're in the thick of raising our children, and when they're babies and everything, and going through the toys and the sickness, and becoming a taxi cab, taxiing them back and forth from one after school activity to the next, helping with homework, going through all the things we go through as parents. Sometimes we want this to just hurry up, getting up early in the morning to open up Christmas gifts. Sometimes we just like, okay, we're going to get up the kids are going to wake us up at 5 or 4:30 in the morning, and we just want to hurry up and get this over with. Let's just get this day over with, get the gifts opened up, and, get on to adult things, business as usual. And so I just wanted to send a message out there to everyone, slow down. Life moves along fast enough. Don't be in a haste for everything and all the stepping stones in life. Don't be in such a hurry to jump over those stepping stones. Let's take time and smell the roses and enjoy those small moments, those moments that we may consider insignificant, unimportant. They may be a bit of a burden or a bother. They may overwhelm us at times, but it's those small moments that make up everything in life. It's those small moments in the end that help you to create memories and traditions with your family. It's those small memories that when your kids are 20 and 30 and 40 years old, it's those small moments that they're going to remember. They're going to tell you one day, Mom and Dad, the time when you did such and such. And you're going to be like, wow, you remember that? That was important to you? When I was growing up as a young girl, the one person in my life that was my biggest cheerleader and that always made time for me was my grandmother. No matter what she was doing, she was the epitome of what it means to be a grandmother. If she was cooking, if I had a question or had a task that I needed help with, she stopped whatever she was doing, She always made time for me. And she was one of my biggest cheerleaders. She always made me feel like I was the most important thing in the world, and that I could do no wrong, and that there's nothing in life that I couldn't achieve. And so that really made a mark and an impression on my life and everything, that I had such a wonderful support system in her and everything. And it allowed me to experience life as a teenager and make it through the tough times and to achieve, even in the face of difficulty, because I knew that she was there to give me that pat on the shoulder and say, you know what, that a girl, you did great. I'm proud of you. And our children, they need to hear that more often. And they need to have their biggest cheerleaders, which are the adults in their lives. The adults in their lives need to be their biggest cheerleaders, not their biggest critics, not treating them like they're an inconvenience, but their biggest cheerleaders. Believe me, when you have a strong support system in your life, you can overcome anything. You can become anything. The sky is the limit. And so I just wanted to just let parents know that, our children, they grow up fast enough. One day that 1-year-old baby or that 6-month-old baby is going to be 10 years old. And by the time they're 10 years old, mom and dad is not so important anymore. Their friends become more important. And you definitely see that by the time they get into the tween years and the teen years. 16 years old? Oh no, hanging out with mom and dad, that's not cool. And when they turn 18, oh, they figure that they are invincible. The world is theirs, and they know it all. So take time out to enjoy your children. Don't be in such a rush. This world and everything that this world has to offer, trying to become rich and famous and have it all and keep up with the Joneses, is it really worth it? The Bible warns us, what would a man give in exchange for his soul? Well, my question is, what would a man or woman give in exchange for their family? Let's remember that when we're on our deathbeds, it's not going to be our certificates, our awards. It's not going to be our money that we want by our bedside. But it's going to be our family, our children, our loved ones, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. Those are the important things that you're going to want to be surrounded by before you take your last breath. So what this world has to offer, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, and the pride of life, is it really worth it to achieve all of that and giving up your family for that? Because in the end, you're going to be the one filled with regret. And sometimes later on in life, it's too late to, I wish I coulda, I shoulda. Sometimes life goes by so fast that there's no time for that. And ask yourself a question: what's more important? The riches and the things of life, as far as the goods of life, houses, cars, money in the bank, impressing people on a job that you're really probably not impressing anyway, or your family? Every day you get to make that choice. And I'm not saying that work is not important, because it is. You have to work, you have to have money. But don't make it the end all be all. Well, that's my blog or vlog for tonight. Be blessed, my brothers and sisters. And thank you for taking time to listen. God bless you. Have a blessed evening and a blessed rest of the week. Bye-bye.